The subject of piano technique is an enormous one, and it's something that as teachers we are always addressing in our lessons with our students. And it doesn't matter whether those students are virtual beginners, whether they're more intermediate, or whether they've had a lot of experience at playing piano previously. Technique is absolutely fundamental. Good technique is fundamental to what we do at the instrument, and it enables us to create the sounds and all the colours that we are trying to create on the piano. Things that tend to crop up frequently with pupils, and I get this all the time with pupils who have inherited from other teachers, and they always have loads and loads of tension within their arms. So something that I'm addressing a lot of the time is allowing a pianist to feel comfortable with just putting the hand on the piano and playing a note, and feeling that the note, that the finger that they use to play that note is actually part of their whole arm. A lot of pupils come and they're trying to lift a finger and play a note, and they get so stiff doing that. So it's allowing your hand to just come onto the piano and feel really, really comfortable just lifting and using the weight of your arm to help you play the note. The weight that we use, using the weight of our arm behind the movement, is so important. This is something that by using the weight, we can help the sound that we create within the piano as well. We can make a much more beautiful sound if we're using the weight of our arm. So it's allowing the shoulder to be free and using the whole weight of the arm to actually play. Another thing that I often find is that you'll get a pupil and their fingers will be like this, and they're really, really tense there. So what I tend to do is ask them to play a single note on piano. Let's take an A, for example, and I get them to play that note and hold it down, but just feel a degree of flexibility in your wrist, allowing the wrist the freedom. But the important point is having that connection with the fingertip on the key bed, so they've got the control and the strength within their finger to hold the note down, but allowing the freedom within the whole arm beyond that. And you can do that with single notes, or you could do it with double notes and do the same kind of thing. And I find that's a really, really, really useful little kind of exercise to help them do that. Just another quick bullet point. If you ask your pupils to lift their hand, what you want is just a natural curve shape over your finger. You don't want the fingers to be really, really curved like that. And likewise, you don't want them to be flat. There are certain occasions where you'll play with a flatter finger. If you've got a beautiful Chopin melody, if you're playing a nocturne or something like that, you'll play more on the pads of your fingers, but you certainly don't want your fingers flat. And another problem that I find with pupils quite often is that they'll play and the finger will be really, really flat like that and almost curving up at the top. So it's trying to allow them to feel that natural curve. If you hold your arms down by your side and then just lift them up, you get a lovely, lovely shape there, and that's what you can put on the piano to allow your hand, give your arm that freedom of what we're needing to play the piano.